Bonjour à tous et bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Today I'm going to teach you 7 phrases to say that you're angry or annoyed. We all need to know them, don't we? People have a tendency to get on your nerves. It's just how it is. If you want a transcript of this lesson rather than having to take notes, click on the link in the description to download it. Right, let's get started. So, some of the phrases I'm going to teach you are, obviously everyone uses them, but they're more accessible to beginners. Others are a little bit more advanced, and there's one at the end which is a little bit familiar. So we'll start with like the more basic ones and then the slightly more, advanced, I guess. And then we'll end with the not so polite version. Ready? So the first phrase is être énervé. Être énervé, which means to be annoyed. So for example, je suis énervé, I am annoyed, tu es énervé, you are annoyed, il est énervé, he is annoyed, etc., etc. Être énervé. The second phrase you can use to say you're angry is être en colère. Être en colère. And you can just say je suis en colère, which would mean I am angry, or you can use contre at the end if you want to say who you are angry with. For example, je suis en colère contre mon frère. Je suis en colère contre mon frère. I'm angry with my brother. Or another example, Mélanie est en colère contre toi. Mélanie est en colère contre toi. Melanie is angry with you. So être en colère contre quelqu'un means to be angry with somebody or to be mad at somebody. Être en colère contre quelqu'un. The third one you would use for mild anger, so when someone is like just slightly getting on your nerves or just annoyed you a little bit, it is ne pas être content. Ne pas être content. Or contente if the person who is not very happy is a girl or a woman. So literally, ne pas être content means to not be happy. So for example, je ne suis pas contente que tu m'aies réveillée. Je ne suis pas contente que tu m'aies réveillée. I'm not happy you woke me up. Yep, that's something I'd be very likely to say. Je ne suis pas contente. Or, je ne suis pas content. I'm not happy. Number 4 and number 5 are nearly the same, but there is one major difference. And in English, that difference is not made, but in French it's very important, you know, the difference between the two. So, être fâché avec. Être fâché avec means to be angry with, or to be annoyed with, or to be mad at. And then number 5 is être fâché contre. Être fâché contre. Which also means the same, technically, the translation is the same as être fâché avec, which is to be angry with, to be mad at, to be annoyed with. So what's the difference between être fâché avec and être fâché contre? Well, when you use avec, it implies that the two people in question are no longer talking, they're no longer in good terms, and it's a much more long-lasting feeling. So only time will tell if they will ever talk to each other again. For example, il est fâché avec son frère depuis des années. Il est fâché avec son frère depuis des années. He's been angry with his brother for years. However, when you use contre, it means that the feelings are temporary, and you know that. So nothing major really happened, and you know that yes, you're angry now, or the other person is angry with you, but you know that that's not going to last forever, and soon enough you'll be talking again, if not already. For example, il était fâché contre moi parce que je ne lui avais pas dit où j'allais. Il était fâché contre moi parce que je ne lui avais pas dit où j'allais. He was annoyed with me because I hadn't told him where I was going. Oops. Never mind. So, être fâché avec, long-lasting feelings. Être fâché contre, temporary. Number 6, fou de rage. Fou de rage. If the person who is angry is male, and folle de rage. Folle de rage if the person is female. Now this literally means mad with rage, so it translates to absolutely furious. For example, Marie a appris que son mari... Oh, that sounds a bit weird. We'll change the name. Let's think. Camille a appris que son mari la trompait. Elle est folle de rage. Camille a appris que son mari la trompait. Elle est folle de rage. Camille learned that her husband was cheating on her. She is absolutely furious. Happens, I guess. And number 7, être furax. Être furax. Now remember, this one is very familiar, so use it with caution. Never, ever in formal settings. So family and very good friends, maybe, but generally teenagers are the ones to use this one more than other age groups. So what does it mean? Être furax means to be pissed off or to be fuming. For example, il est furax que son père lui interdise de sortir. Il est furax que son père lui interdise de sortir. He's pissed off his dad is not allowing him to go out. So this is the end of the lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, you can also download the transcript by clicking on the link in the description. À la prochaine. Bye!